Hey everyone, Jamie here, ready to dive into a classic that's sure to tantalize your taste buds, Beef Stroganoff. This dish is a timeless favorite, known for its rich flavors and comforting qualities. Whether you're cooking for a special occasion or just a cozy night in, Beef Stroganoff is always a hit. This dish is all about comfort, richness, and a creamy sauce that's absolutely divine. The tender beef, combined with the savory mushrooms and onions, all enveloped in a luscious sauce, makes for an unforgettable meal. It's the kind of dish that warms you from the inside out. Don't worry if you're a beginner in the kitchen, this recipe is a breeze to follow, and the result is a restaurant-quality meal that will impress everyone at the table. With just a few simple steps, you'll be able to create a dish that looks and tastes like it took hours to prepare. Plus, it's a great way to build your confidence in the kitchen. So, let's get those aprons on and create some magic. Cooking can be a fun and rewarding experience, especially when you end up with a delicious meal to share with loved ones. Beef Stroganoff has a fascinating history. It's not just a dish, it's a piece of culinary heritage that has stood the test of time. Legend has it that this dish was created in 19th century Russia for Count Stroganoff, a prominent nobleman. The story goes that his personal chef crafted this dish to suit the Count's refined tastes, and it quickly became a symbol of Russian culinary excellence. It quickly became a favorite among the Russian elite and eventually made its way around the world. From the grand dining rooms of Russian nobility to family kitchens across the globe, Beef Stroganoff has been cherished for generations. Today there are countless variations of Beef Stroganoff, but we'll stick to a classic and foolproof recipe that's sure to become a family favorite. Whether you prefer it with rice, noodles, or even potatoes, this dish is versatile and adaptable to your preferences. Are you ready to get cooking? Let's gather our ingredients. We'll need some tender beef, fresh mushrooms, onions, garlic, and a few other pantry staples. With everything laid out and ready to go, we're all set to start our culinary adventure. Let's make some delicious beef stroganoff together. Before we embark on our culinary adventure, let's make sure we have all the necessary ingredients at hand. For this recipe, you'll need, for the beef, 1 pound beef sirloin cut into thin strips, 1 tablespoon olive oil asterisk, 1 teaspoon salt, half teaspoon black pepper for the sauce, 1 onion chopped, 8 ounces mushrooms sliced, 1 clove garlic minced, half cup sour cream, quarter cup beef broth, 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour asterisk, quarter teaspoon paprika, salt and pepper to taste. For serving asterisk, cooked egg noodles, fresh parsley chopped for garnish. Let's start by giving our beef some love. Begin by selecting high-quality beef strips, ensuring they are fresh and well-marbled for the best flavor and tenderness. Heat the olive oil in a large skillet or frying pan over medium-high heat. Make sure the oil is hot enough to create a sizzle when the beef hits the pan. Season the beef strips generously with salt and pepper. Don't be shy with the seasoning, it enhances the natural flavors of the meat. Add the beef to the hot pan and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes or until browned on all sides. Stir occasionally to ensure even cooking. We want a nice sear on the beef to lock in all those delicious juices. The caramelization will add a depth of flavor to our dish. Once the beef is browned, remove it from the pan and set it aside. Let it rest so the juices redistribute throughout the meat. Don't worry if it's not cooked all the way through, we'll add it back to the sauce later. This ensures the beef remains tender and juicy. Now let's move on to the star of the show, the creamy sauce. Gather your ingredients: heavy cream, garlic, butter, and a touch of white wine for an extra layer of flavor. Section 4, the creamy dream, crafting the velvety sauce. This is where the magic happens, transforming simple ingredients into a luxurious velvety sauce that will elevate your dish to new heights. In the same pan where you cook the beef, melt the butter over medium heat. The butter not only adds richness, but also helps to deglaze the pan, incorporating all those delicious browned bits left from the beef. Add the chopped onion and cook for 2 to 3 minutes or until softened. The onions will release their natural sweetness, creating a flavorful base for our sauce. Then add the sliced mushrooms and minced garlic. The mushrooms will absorb the butter and release their earthy flavors, while the garlic adds a fragrant aroma. Cook for another 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally until the mushrooms are golden brown and tender. This step is crucial as it ensures the mushrooms are fully cooked and their flavors are concentrated. Now it's time to add a touch of magic. This is where we start building layers of flavor. Sprinkle the flour and paprika over the mushroom mixture and stir well to combine. The flour will help thicken the sauce, while the paprika adds a subtle warmth and color. Cook for a minute or two, allowing the flour to cook and get rid of any raw taste. This step is essential to ensure a smooth, lump-free sauce. Gradually whisk in the beef broth, followed by the sour cream. The beef broth adds depth and richness, while the sour cream brings a tangy creaminess that balances the flavors. Bring the sauce to a simmer, stirring constantly until it thickens slightly. This gentle simmering allows the flavors to meld together beautifully. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Adjust the seasoning as needed, ensuring the sauce is perfectly balanced and ready to complement your dish. Section 5. The grand finale. Bringing it all together. It's time to reunite our beef with the creamy sauce. Add the cooked beef back to the pan and stir well to coat it in the sauce. Allow the mixture to simmer for a few more minutes, or until the beef is cooked through and the sauce has reached your desired consistency. While the beef is simmering in the sauce, cook the egg noodles according to package directions. Drain the noodles and add them to the pan with the beef and sauce. Toss everything together gently to coat the noodles evenly in the creamy goodness. Section 6. Serving and savoring. Your beef stroganoff awaits. Your beef stroganoff is ready to be devoured. Serve it immediately on warmed plates garnished with a sprinkle of fresh parsley for a touch of color and freshness. You can also add a dollop of extra sour cream on top for an extra layer of creamy indulgence. Beef stroganoff pairs perfectly with a side of steamed vegetables, a simple salad, or some crusty bread for soaking up every last drop of that delicious sauce. So gather your loved ones, pour yourselves a glass of your favorite beverage, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Happy cooking!